Hey, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111. Thanks for stopping by. So listen, overall energy, this will be a love reading. Remember to only take what resonates. If it's not your message, feel free to check out another reading. But yeah, overall energy is a man or woman with faith. So whoever you're dealing with or who's currently on your mind while you watch this reading, this is someone who has a lot of faith, not only in the universe, but in God. So you're definitely dealing with a very spiritual person who really believes in preserving their energy for the right person. So this is someone who doesn't often date or commit or put themselves out there, but when they do, it's for someone they're truly in love with. So they feel like they have a lot of love for you. You may already know this. Some of you could be newly dating this person, and for others of you, this is someone who has kept their feelings hidden because they wanted to make sure that the feeling was mutual between the two of you and that this relationship was built to last. So the Chariot there, absolutely beautiful. This person's walking away from anything that no longer serves them. So any friendships, any outdated ways of thinking, possibly career changes, and most importantly, any relationships that they've outgrown when it comes to love. So your person has spent a lot of time being single, and what they want you to know is that they've overcome some type of very difficult heartbreak in the past. For signs, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer energy, feminine or masculine. But yeah, this person needs you to know that they feel like you have brought about a newfound sense of hope to their life. One where in the past they were going through such a difficult heartbreak that they not only kind of shut themselves down from the idea of dating in general, but they didn't really feel comfortable to tell others exactly how much stress or hurt they were going through behind the scenes. So you may not know that about this person, and if you do, they could be getting ready to express it to you. So wow, Emperor there and the King of Pentacles. This could definitely be a masculine energy, or you could be one I'm tapping into. But Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. But this is someone who really knows what they want when it comes to love and isn't afraid to just be someone who remains single and like a bachelor or bachelorette till they find that person. So you have really done something to change this person's perspective on life and on love. So let me pull a couple more energies and then I'll get some love messages. Wow. So the Sun and the Rebirth card here. They feel like they've gone through a total transformation since knowing you. Most importantly, it's not even just to do with love, it has to do with their life. Like, this person's really done a 180 on their lifestyle. So in the past, they could have found themselves to be completely shut off from love, not interested, not even ever considering it. But you have really awoken this person's heart chakra in a way that they've never experienced before. So Saturday could be of significance. They may be thinking about asking you out on a date because it says wanting to be exclusive. Or there could be some type of very in-depth heart-to-heart conversation between the two of you. You could run into each other somewhere, or for others of you, this person's going to ask you out. But yeah, they want you to know that they're ready to open up to you about how it is that they've been feeling. And in the past, this is really something that they kept close to themselves. Now, what they love about you is they feel like you've been hurt before as well. So you two have a lot that you can relate on. So it says, when we first met, I knew you were different than anyone else. So they want you to know that the initial attraction that they felt for you was a lot more intense than they did for anyone else. And they know that you've been hurt before. They know that you haven't always found someone who really appreciated you or valued the love that you gave so unconditionally. So wanting to bring a smile to your face is here. Your person could feel as though sometimes you're a little bit closed off from them because they know that you've been hurt before. So they want you to know today, if you found this reading, that you can trust in this love, that this person's going to take care of your heart, and most importantly, that they need more communication between you. It says, please call me, I miss you deeply. So your person needs you to know that they feel as though you know them a lot better than you realize, and that scares them because that lets them know that even when they aren't telling you how it is they could be feeling, you already pick up on what they're putting down. So yeah, this is someone with the Rebirth card here as well that really does a good job at trying to hide their feelings for others. So in the past, this whole mask thing could have worked. You know, they had a fear of getting hurt, so they would wear a mask so that people weren't aware of true love that they had for others, but now they're realizing it's time to release all that negative energy, and most importantly, to focus on a positive future. Now, definitely could be dealing with a Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, okay? Those are the main energies here, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, double Leo energy. But yeah, with the Hermit coming out, this is someone who, when they're hurt, they really go inward. So this person is like the master of hiding true emotions, and they feel like you see right through that mask that they put on. So this person is a pure-hearted individual who has a hard time expressing love towards others because they don't like being vulnerable. So you could definitely be dealing with a masculine. In the past, this person has a tendency to put on a poker face, a straight face, so you don't see, okay, what they're thinking. It says not showing hands. So this is someone who really does a good job at not showing or revealing their emotions towards others. And with you, they feel like no matter how hard they try to push you away, you're always willing to work on the connection with them. So they really appreciate that about you. Now, this is someone who self-sabotages at times. So when they feel like the connection's getting too close between the two of you, they'll intentionally try to push you back or push you away from them. But love call is here. So no matter how hard they try to push you away or reject you or make you feel like they're not interested, they know that you know that they are. Expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you and informing you. So today your person wants you to know that they're ready to get expressive with you, to tell you how they feel. And in the past, they feel like you had other people that were interested in you. So this made them close themselves off even more because they don't like to be put in the middle of a love competition. And this is someone who felt like you always had other options that you may not have been letting on about. So for some of you, okay, this could be other feminines because it says the other woman, but for others of you, depending who you resonate with, could be other masculines. But yeah, they feel like you had a lot of attention on you, always like people constantly trying to pursue you or court you. So it made them want to kind of just invert, back off their energy. Definitely could be dealing with a water sign or a Virgo. I was going to say Capricorn, so maybe even Capricorn too. So ship is here, cutting ties, moving on, progression and arriving. This is something your person is getting used to doing. In the past, they had a hard time letting go of people who did not value them, but they feel like they've learned that tough lesson through you, that sometimes, you know, you got to be able to put yourself first when you feel as though the love you're giving out to others unconditionally is not being matched. So not today is here. Your person could be pretty quiet today as you're watching this message because they have some type of boundaries they've put up, not only with you, but it's like a wall that they put up with a lot of people. Avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. So they're still upset with either feeling like you have other people interested in you or that you're interested in other people. Okay, so your person and you really just need to have a deep heart-to-heart today. That's the overall energy of expressing love, because this could be something to do with them self-sabotaging based on relationships they've been in the past. Like this person knows they want to be exclusive with you, but they also have this fear that you have other people that you could be more into than them, if that makes sense. So it makes them kind of just go inward and reflect and choose to not communicate to you. So feeling today like maybe you two should go on a date, talk about things, overcome any difficulties that may be happening in the connection. Like your person feels like you are so attractive or so intelligent or both that you get a lot of attention from other people, and it really makes them feel like they're not enough. And they also feel like at times you don't totally understand the energy that they give you. So this is someone who does a much better job at showing you rather than telling you how they feel. But sometimes they feel like you miss those signs entirely. Like you're too focused on maybe more what this person says to you versus how they act around you. So this is someone who feels as though their love is shown in a different way than you show love. And yeah, this could have caused you to walk away from this person in the past because it says they didn't think you'd actually leave. So if that's the case, your person feels like at this point, you two need to communicate about the fact that You may just speak different love languages, and that's okay, but it's about figuring out how to navigate it through together instead of playing some type of games with each other. So they really just want to be able to like put an end to any silence, any disagreements, or any space or distance between you. For some of you, they may pop up on you, so unexpectedly wanting to ask you out on a date, coming to visit you, surprising you with flowers. In the past, what made this relationship more distant for them anyways, is that they could have asked someone's advice on how to continue your connection, and this person could have kind of sent them down the wrong direction. So it says, I asked the wrong person about you. So maybe they asked someone who you rejected or who isn't a fan of you how they felt about you, and this person did not necessarily give your person good advice. So this is something that's coming out. It says, I asked the wrong person about you. So they could ask someone who was either interested in them or interested in you, or just wasn't knowing you very well. So I feel like for a lot of you, they asked someone who could have been interested in them, and that could be what pushed them away from you even further. So clock is at the bottom of the deck here, needing time, cycles, time to heal. Why they've kind of been cold and distant is they feel like the two of you just need time to heal from both of your past before actually pursuing a serious connection. And you've got to give this person credit where credit's due, because honestly, good relationships take two healed people, and your person feels like you or them or the two of you both could be holding on to some past baggage from previous relationships that's causing you to misunderstand each other, to not be able to go into the relationship with a full open heart the way that you would if neither of you had been hurt before. So you two could actually both been with karmic relationships before finding each other. And this energy here is really giving that you could be dealing with a soulmate of sorts, either a kingdom spouse or a soulmate, since this is a man or woman with faith. So they feel like you two met each other at a time in your life where you were both meant to teach each other that it's okay to heal, either as a couple or on your own. So if you aren't dating this person and you wonder why they're kind of distant with you, this is why. They only want to put their best foot forward when it comes to you in the relationship, and they don't want to make you feel like unappreciated because of them still healing from their past. So you're definitely dealing with someone who really takes the time to actually consider all aspects of a relationship, how it's going to make someone else feel, more than they consider their own feelings. So even if it seems like this person is selfish at times or focused on their own life, they're actually prioritizing your feelings more so overall, because this person doesn't want to jump in a relationship with you or be in a relationship with you if they feel like they're not ready to grow on a solid foundation. So 9 of Pentacles in reverse, feeling stuck. Now this could be why they want to take you on a date and have a serious heart-to-heart, like letting you know that, listen, they think you're beautiful, they think you're handsome, they think you have a lot of personality, you're great, you would be a great match. But the hard truth is right now this person is overcoming a very difficult heartbreak from their past. With the King of Swords, this person could be older than you, doesn't have to be. But if that's the case too, this person could have been in a very long-term relationship before meeting you, or even possibly married. So if they're going through a divorce or separation and that's the case, they need the time to heal. But that won't resonate for everyone. For some of you, they could have just been in a very long-term relationship before you that they thought was going to work out. And it's a sad, wake-up call sometimes in life. You can spend 10 years with someone and that still not be the person you're meant to be with. So yeah, it looks like the two of you really both went through karmic relationships before knowing each other. You both could have been in third-party relationships. So your partner or theirs or both of yours could have actually had another lover in the past. And if that's the case, your person wants you to know that they still need to heal their trust issues. And they got major trust issues. So, wow, beautiful. It says, your love has healed me in ways I never dreamt possible. You're my guiding light and inspiration. I love you so much. So they may not always tell you how much they love you, but they want you to know that they feel like you've really guided them to see that love is possible even after the most difficult of heartbreak, or just feeling as though love wasn't going to work out for them. So definitely confirmation that you could have been hurt as well, because this came out twice now. So they know you've been hurt before. So let me see if I can pull overall energy, what they'd like you to know. Wow. So it says, you're my hero. So they want you to know, no matter where you stand in your connection today, you are inspirational to this person, because you've shown them what it means to overcome and also to be able to wear your heart on your sleeve. So you're definitely someone to them who, no matter how many times you have been heartbroken in love or disappointed, you always manage to be able to put your heart out there again, wear your heart on your sleeve, be honest and vulnerable with a new partner or potential love interest, and they really find that to be quite attractive. So bae you fine, this person thinks you are super sexy. Basketball game is here, so some of you could have met this person at a basketball game. For others of you, you could both love basketball. Maybe they want to take you to a basketball game. And this is it, okay? Pretends not to care, but they're deeply emotional. So know that at this moment in time, if your relationship seems like at a standstill or a stagnancy, they're a lot more emotional about you than they may let on. Now, this won't resonate for everyone, but for some of you, it could be that your person put you in a third party in the past. Because 3 of Cups is here and it says, I'm sorry I chose someone else. So if that's the case, they're purposely staying away from you right now because they need to sort out whether or not they can overcome. You know, sometimes people will be incredibly hard on themselves if they know they're the person that puts you in a third party situationship. So they're feeling confused, okay, about you or about the relationship or about whether or not the two of you will be able to really resolve everything from the past. What they do need you to know is that saying goodbye to you was the hardest thing of their life, and their heart feels incredibly broken. So wow, this kind of all tied together in a different sense at the end here. For some of you, it could be that this person actually put you in a third party, and because of that, they're really having a hard time forgiving themselves for it. So final message says, I want to reach out, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. So know that this person spends a lot of time and thought about you or your relationship and what they can do to really move things forward. But there's something about them just holding themselves back, kind of like putting up a wall to you, that has this person quite confused whether or not they're supposed to just let you heal and move on towards your own happiness, or if you two can one day see the sun again together. So absolutely beautiful. Just know if you're going through this, this person does have pure intentions for you, but just doesn't want to see you hurt.